The harder they come, the harder they fall. Anyhow they come, my dear people. If they come with by-elections or general elections, we got done them. Yes, my dear people. Let's hear it for the Antigua Labour Party. Let's hear it for the greatest political institution in this hemisphere. Let's hear it for the next Prime Minister of this country, Gaston Browne. My dear people, victory is assured. We have fought hard, we have fought smart, and I want to say that we are now on the cusp of victory. And in a matter of months, my dear people, perhaps in a matter of weeks, we will form the governance of this country. My dear people, the Antigua Labour Party will be returned to the governance of this country, and we will restore peace and prosperity to all Antiguans and Barbudans. My dear people, you have spoken today. Over 25,000 of you today have marched, and you have said a resounding no to the fraud government. Not no illegal government, the fraud government. You have said no to the fraud Prime Minister, Baldwin Spencer. My dear people, you have said no to the IMF. You have said no to divestment. You have said no to the destruction of our economy. And I want to say to you that you have to continue to fight. You have to continue to fight until we get this wicked, this wretched, this incompetent UPP government out of office in the public interest. And I want to say to you, my dear people, that it will not be an easy road, but we got to stay focused. We got to make sure that we go into every single constituency. We have to make sure that we go into every single street, every single home, and spread the good news of Labour. Because at the end of the day, there will be elections in this country. And we have to make sure that the Antigua Labour Party is in a state of readiness. And as you can see, we are well mobilized. We now have to go out there and win more souls for Labour. Because we want to make sure that whenever they call elections, that we sweep them. If they call by-elections, we're going to sweep all 3. If they call general elections, we're going to sweep all 17. And I want to thank you, my dear people, for standing with us. You stood with us since 2004, when the Antigua Labour Party was decimated. And you continue to stand with us, because you know that the Antigua Labour Party has the competence to return peace and prosperity. You know that there's no hope on the Baldwin Spencer and the UPP. You know, my dear people, that the Antigua Labour Party has a conviction to serve. And you know that the Antigua Labour Party is the country, and this country is the Antigua Labour Party. So I say to you, my dear people, continue to stand with us, continue to fight with us, my dear people. Let us fight to protect our country. Tonight, they got the national response. They got the national response to the national problems in this country. The reality is, Antigua and Barbuda is now in a national crisis. And the turnout today shows very clearly that the people of this country will not stand by and allow Baldwin Spencer and his goons to destroy this country. They've destroyed our economy, but we must stop them from totally destroying Antigua and Barbuda. Let me close, my dear people, by thanking you for coming out in your numbers, for making this statement, my dear people, for making this a most historic occasion, the single largest march ever organized in the history of this country. So, my dear people, I say to you, continue to stand firm with Labour, and I close by wishing you much love and every blessings. Thank you very much, my dear people.